can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
From the site of Super Bowl 56, set to be contested this upcoming February, we are at the gorgeous new SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off for the Chargers.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Giovanni Bernard, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. From the gun on third down is Burrow. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Sam Cook.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now it's Peterson. 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Bernard getting the handoff for Burrow. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
3rd and 3.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Allen's first catch, good for a first down.
The 47-yard.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slam. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Bengals nothing.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten it. Loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. Takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. Now this window is running back out of the backfield. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
5 yards on the play. And
they had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals nothing.
Now Burrow. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Down behind the
running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Chargers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
27.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
C.J. Uzama, a gain of 7, and a Bengal first down.
They'll run on first down. Stevenson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
7, the ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
At the 33-yard
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Stevenson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain.
Give him 6 yards in the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The throw complete to Dorsett. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And this is incomplete. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. And Burrow going to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that. Yeah.
Looking for pass, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
First down, Cincinnati.
On first down, Stevenson. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And down he goes. The 2nd back right around the 41-yard line. Joey Bosa able to get him for a loss of about 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. This from 54 yards away.
54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. The Charger drive about to get going. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here.
Loses the football. And the Bengals grab it. It's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Cincinnati.
First and 10, Joe Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And a 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Very short kick. This will be out of hit and a loose football. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
7-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
24 yards on the play.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Chargers 14, Bengals 10.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, Burrow. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
13.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Fighting through it, he's got space. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. You have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Stevenson, and they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down. Now a give, right side. Stevenson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep beating the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. On 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Chargers 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, and he's got him in the lead. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Looking left side, and it's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. He'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
It's 2nd and 8.
It's Eckler again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. And you're going to get it.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. 1st down. Here's Burrow. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd.
Again, it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. It's Chris Harris with a pick. He'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down, Eckler. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Shifts free at the 15, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. 24 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Incomplete.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Game on, it's about to go down.
swish. Go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touchdown like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work that. You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. Deshaun Watson and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Justin Herbert and the New York Jets.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we reach Week 15 and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, first carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And the Rams have got it going the other way. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So the Rams in great position here as they get things started.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's corralled, but not before. Getting it inside the 35.
A gain of
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And it's third down.
on the coverage.
To the air again, Herbert. The LA defense off the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to fourth down.
They went with the dive.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And some room to run now. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Jets.
On first down, Justin Herbert flushed out right. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, New York.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Raheem Mostert there. And that'll bring up second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going deep for Brown. And it's caught inside the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
The play of 54 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
And 7. Jets 6.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and...
On second down, Mostert. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. A third field goal in the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Hayden Hurst with touchdown number 8 on the year. They'll run on first down with Singletary. 20! And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A huge play that time for the Rams. 43 yards on the ground. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the... And he will score! Touchdown, LA! A 6-yard touchdown run. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's second and 9 from the 26. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot and try to...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Puts up on the first forward. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Intercepted. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Mostert. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On second down, here's Herbert. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
To Marquise Brown. A gain of
solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes 2 to tango. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert, and he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. From his own end zone, Herbert. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, it looks like an extra step was involved.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Out of the gun, Herbert steps away to his left. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning. First down, it's Herbert. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald.
Herbert's pass.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and long, it's Herbert. And he couldn't hang on. Almost an interception there defensively. Instead, it brings up 4th. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Herbert on 1st down now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when you get a tight end.
Down, they'll start out with Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
At the Jets' 37-yard line.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 32. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Man, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Running for it, Montgomery. On springs free, Montgomery loses it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Past the 20. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take it. Following the fumble recovery, Watson complete to tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
The 12-yard line.
Here's Singletary. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Brings up 2nd
to throw is Watson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams, able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Watson's pass.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring it. First down. Herbert. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
3 yards.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A big spot for the rookie Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had Thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They were trying to go to Brown once again, but it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Herbert throwing again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where initially, so he tried to get something.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. 31. So an interesting call there. Singletary to get the drive started. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. They go right back to Singletary. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, catch, but even